Now we're taking a live look of Wapaka, Wisconsin, and the local rail line that passes through town. This coming from a live streaming network of cameras across the country devoted to spotting the passing trains. No trains right now, but when they do, the chats oftentimes light up with excitement from viewers over the shared experience. And this is all a part of a growing online community of rail fans, or as they're sometimes called, train spotters. This morning, we examined the popularity of the hobby of watching trains.
Just on a whim.
That's how Walt Javanus, a native of Portage, describes the moment he decided to create a Facebook page devoted solely to the photography of trains.
In today's world, there's so much AI and extreme Photoshop, and all the photos you see on my page are they're just real. They're just what I took.
Walt started posting his photos in 2017, at first only getting a few close friends and family to like and share his shots, but now people he doesn't even know follow along as well.
The fascination for me is putting pictures out there that people that don't even know me like. That's where I get a thrill out of it.
And it turns out he's not alone. Trains and photography are nothing new, both actually coming of age during the early 1800s. 200 years later, there's a growing community of folks getting into train spotting, taking the hobby to new heights online.
You know, it's a family-friendly place on the internet.
Mike Sear co-created Virtual Rail Fan more than a decade ago.
Some folks like to count cars. Other folks are interested in the horns. Some folks are just fascinated with large machinery.
He tells me his streams regularly get between 7 to 10 million views per month, filled with chat rooms of rail fans and some who really get into it.
There's a lot more than you think that have elaborate setups, you know, multiple monitors and things like that, where it's up at the house and, you know, they're working on one screen, but they're surrounded by 8 other screens that have 8 of our locations up across the country, and they're watching them all at the same time.
Back in Portage, Walt and I discussed what is perhaps the best reason for all of this.
You meet people.
Do people like that, do they kind of look at you like...
Sometimes.
Like you're ridiculous?
Sometimes. But then other people will be like, oh, well, I'm going to pull over and see it too, you know?
Yeah. It's about those human interactions and less about the trains sharing an experience.
You meet people from all over, and it's super cool.